In this series of video games, I met a new creature. Repaired the wall, pumped up the NPC strength, and restored his HP, and much more. In the game, night has begun. My NPC is sleeping. I tried to activate him. Yes, it worked. But the eyes glitch. So I help open them with my hand. Good, the neck works. The legs also turned on. There is sound now. The script has started. I leave the NPC and inspect the spot. And I see that the wall has taken damage. That means someone was here. Suddenly, a new game instruction appears. A glowing brass hammer. I grab it and receive new skills. Another sound. The games point to my sonic jumpers. I grab them, put them on, and activate. I wait for the next instructions. Sound again. The wall needs repairs. I take the NPC out and start moving there. I finally reach the needed place. Pick up the rust hammer and begin restoring the wall's HP. Done, the wall is fully repaired. I felt like someone was watching me. I scan the spot because in this game any creatures can appear. And then the storage box from rust lights up. I turn around with the NPC and approach it. Maybe there is something inside? I open it and check. It's empty and it needs to be filled with resources. The capsule turns on. I close my box, quickly jump, and bring the NPC to the capsule. I get an SMS from the creator. Grab my phone and read. Difficulty level increased. Fear pressure rises. What awaits me next? The script points to a black cloth. I grab it, and an arrow appears. I guide the NPC to the spot and move toward the market point. I sit the NPC down and unfold the black cloth. The game tells me to hide the NPC. I do so and receive new skills. Now at night I can become invisible. A new instruction. I uncover the NPC and lead him to the capsule. I jump inside and suddenly the NPC gains muscle and strength. I remove his hoodie to check. And yes, the muscles really grew. Unexpectedly, I start losing HP from thirst. I look for my water bottle, but it's not in the capsule. I quickly dress the NPC and get a game instruction. The bottle is near the greenhouse. I take the NPC out of the capsule and quickly jump toward the bottle to restore HP. I grab it and give the NPC some water. HP fully restored. Next, the game activates my greenhouse. I inspect it and see a giant pumpkin has grown. But the other plants are in bad condition. And there is almost no water left to revive the greenhouse. Then the capsule activates again. I quickly return the NPC. To it and receive an SMS. I grab the phone and read. Find where to refill water. Do I have to make another raid? The script tells me to take my silver knife. I take it and receive new skills. I turn the NPC and look for the next instruction. Here it is. I need to take the bottle with me. I pick it up and an arrow appears. Time to go there. I guide the NPC and move in that direction. This is the place. I move further and exit the spot into another zone. It might be dangerous here, so I crawl quickly, but I can't find where to refill the water. I take the risk and guide the NPC deeper. I spot something. I get closer. It's a water collector. There is plenty of water. I quickly place my empty bottle and fill it. What was that? I quickly pull the NPC back, and suddenly something appears and starts approaching. This could be a game over. I turn the NPC and run back to the spot. It feels close. Yes, I jump onto the spot and wait for the creature to appear. I peek to see if it's coming. Suddenly the script lights up my magic slingshot. I quickly lead the NPC toward it. Grab it and pull back in the direction of the creature. I charge it to the max, aim and shoot. It's still there. The capsule activates. I have to fly back fast. I reach it, place the NPC inside, and the script points to my hand. I need to improve hearing. I do it and listen to what's happening at the spot. An instruction appears. I get up and see the greenhouse glowing. Next, the script points to the water. I take the bottle, leave the NPC, and carefully move toward the greenhouse. I'm there. I use the bottle to reach P to the greenhouse. It's in terrible condition. I hear a new instruction and see horse sorrel glowing. I take it and receive an energy and strength boost. I scan the spot to make sure it's safe, and suddenly my spear lights up. I guide the NPC to it and grab it, receiving a new skill. I start training with it to learn how to defend myself. Done. I need to go back to the capsule. I return, get inside, and wait for the next instruction. I decide to lay the NPC down and scan the spot for the creatures. Suddenly the NPC hand starts glitching. I quickly press enter to activate it. Looks like worked. A sound appears. I leave the NPC and see an arrow. The fear bar rises, but I must monitor the normal zone. I guide the NPC toward the straw wall. I begin observing and hear strange noises. There is a lot happening there. Another arrow appears. I move there and start calling the cat. It needs to be tamed. Suddenly the capsule activates. What next? I rush inside and get an SMS. I grab the phone, sit the NPC down and read. The preparation begins, because the game tells me to take my wooden revolver. It might be useful today. What now? Unexpectedly the anti-UFO catapult activates. I take the NPC out and head to the catapult. Set it to combat mode and activate the spot's main defense. What now? The game tells me to take my black cloth. I bring the NPC closer and roll the wrap up to hide it. Done. I wait for a new instruction. The arrow appears. I begin moving with the NPC. I reach the edge of the spot and look into the crazy forest. I try to see something. Another arrow appears, pointing to an exit into another zone. I guide the NPC and crawl very quietly to remain unseen. Suddenly the NPC falls, and I notice something. I quickly pull out the black cloth and hide. It might come for me. I wait to see what happens next. There is a new sound. What is that? I retrieve the NPC and see that the game spawned a card. I quickly approach it and grab the card to take it. Good, it's mine. I continue and find the wild chicken nest. I crawl to it and search. Only one egg. I take it. Then I find something else. I guide the NPC there and see a frying pan. What is this drink? I reach out and find a medkit, looted. I check the map and decided to activate the wooden revolver. I try firing it, but the game won't activate it again. The script points to the card. I grab my new loot and loaded it. I attach the card to the NPC and start moving toward the spot. On the way, I find my black cloth. I pick it up too and continue. Suddenly, the fear meter spikes, but the spot is close. I see the capsule. I dash inside and quickly grab the skibidi paper, turn the NPC around and wait for the script instructions. The arrow activates. I quickly boost and reach the required place, sit the NPC down and lower the fear pressure. Everything is fine. I use the skibidi paper and the capsule activates again. I return NPC to the capsule. Lie down to rest and realize I've already done a lot. But the script isn't over. A new instruction appears. The stove has turned it on. What do I do with it? Then the game tells me to take matches and the knife. I receive the knife skill. And my greenhouse activates again. I take the NPC out to the spot and head to the greenhouse. The script indicates the pumpkin. I need to cut a piece. I do so. And scan the spot again. Another instruction. I need to return because the stove is on. I arrive. Take the matches and try to light the fire. But it won't work. What now? I climb into the capsule and place the pumpkin piece on the kitchen surface. Another task. Go to the cart. I carefully exit to the spot and move toward it. Reaching the cart, I see. I must take the medkit. I do it. And the loot box activates. I must put it inside. I open the locks. Check my food supply. Put the medkit in. And close the box. I return. And suddenly the NPC begins losing HP from hunger. I rush to the capsule and search for food. The game allows me to take the pumpkin. I take it and start restoring the NPC's HP. Full HP restored. Suddenly something flies by. I see it. It's a UFO. The catapult activates. I must defend the spot. I reach the catapult and load it, but everything disappears again. I wait. It reappears. I fire. Missed. I need to run. I dash into the capsule and receive an SMS. I lay the NPC down and read. Survive until dawn of script 5. Good luck. The light goes out completely. What happens next?